And we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Dashley. We are back again today, and I thought, why not us bring in an exciting topic today? One that I think I've been hearing a lot of people mention, or a lot of people use, is as they build their dreams, as they work, as they are busy parents. And this one today is for all of us. It's not just a few, so it's everybody. How often have we heard someone say, I'm very busy. I barely have chance because when I get back from work, I'm too tired to work on anything else. Or people will simply say, look, I'll wait until the kids are a bit older for me to start something. Or one that just says, look, I haven't got enough time in the day. The day has only got 24 hours, and I do not think that it will ever be any more than that. So you need to just go figure and see how you're going to go with this topic today. I'm going to introduce today, we've got Coach Aaron Guy, and I've got my business mentor, Sharon, and say hello to them today. And
Hi,
I'm
everyone.
very happy to have them today. Now, I might share a little bit about this topic, Sharon and Aaron, guys, since I have you guys today. Not so long ago, I myself was probably one to, I would think that there's not enough time in the day. That would have been me. I would have always said, look, I feel like the day is too short, or I can't get everything done in the same day. So half the time I'm working out on, what should I do? And I'm up so late trying to just catch up on chores at home because I would have been busy working in the day or from a night shift, vice versa. And I try play catch up in the time that the kids are in bed, which is not a great idea because sometimes you get too tired, but the next day you're very tired already and you still have to drag your feet to do everything. So basically, for me, that was my common sort of excuse to say, look, I can't do anything else. Or what can I possibly do? I'm a mom of two. I've got too much on my plate. I have nothing else to feed on. And I quickly discovered that I was making so much excuses, and that probably slowed down my progress. There's a lot of things I could have achieved or done, or simply just gotten ahead of. But because I had all these things telling myself that I couldn't get it done, or I just wasn't ready, or I'll sit by the sidelines just wishing that I have more energy. And sometimes I would say maybe my iron is low. Look at me going all medical with it. But look, guys, everybody starts from somewhere. We are busy people. We are busy working professionals. We go to work. We do a lot. So it's understood, and it's a valid point. But so does everything else. Nothing waits around. If you give yourself excuses, you forever stay in excuses. I don't know how Sharon feels about this topic today because it's an interesting one. And how do you manage your time, Sharon? Because I know you're a busy parent and you want to share more with us today.
Sure, thank you, Ashley.
Yeah.
Oh, like Ashley says, we all have 24 hours in a day. And what I find, Erin Guy and Ashley, is that even if no matter how busy you are, when you really want something to happen, it will happen. So really, it's a matter of priority. So sometimes you think, oh, I don't have enough time, but it's really what you're saying is, I just don't prioritize this thing, you know. And I don't have to find big chunks of time to do stuff. I'll give an example of my online business. I could have easily said, look, I already have kids I take to sports. I already have, lunch boxes to sort out, kids to take to school. There's heaps of things. Work. I was working also full time at the time before. I could have easily, thrown in all those excuses, but yeah, I just came to the realization that if I don't change the way I think and actually decide to take action, I was going to stay at the very same point I was, where I was, recycling the same pain of no time with kids and all the things that come with it. So honestly, if you want something to happen, you will make space for it. So there's 24 hours in a day. Everyone has the same, and people who are making it big, some we may know, they don't have two heads. They don't have more than 24 hours, but they've just set things straight, planned their time properly, and really made it a priority for the things they really care about. So yeah, that's what has made me move forward in everything, not just my business, in everything really. Just planning my time ahead, and then yeah, knowing what is of high importance or priority, and do things in order like that. And I don't have to spend too much time or really think too much about it. It's just one thing at a time. Even if it's a small step, I count it as a win. So I don't go too hard on myself. That's how I manage to get things done, Ashley and Aaron Guy. Even though yeah, the life may seem busy. It will never slow down because things keep happening. But you gotta make the decision to just put this first and get it going. And sometimes once you get it going or do it, no matter what it is, it doesn't have to be work, whatever it is you want to happen in your life. Once you just put your mind and effort to it, you'll see that it's nothing. You'll think, oh, why was I delaying this all this time? So yeah, that helps me a lot. Thanks, guys.
Oh, amazing. No, that's important, points are shared in there. Consistency, guys, beats anything. It beats a lot more than we sometimes think. And sometimes, but just not knowing what consistency is, because most times you're never taught or you're not told on time because we get busy and caught up and tangled in our own, busy schedules. So that was an interesting point, Sharon. Thank you so much. And I'll pass on to Aaron Guy. Aaron Guy, I know you are busy, busy dad and, family guy. I don't know how you manage because, life gets hectic at some point, but, and also you side, doing this business on the side. How do you go about your days?
Thank you for that question. Actually, that's a question that I get from many of my leads. Right. So thank you for asking. And I think this will be an opportunity for those that are watching to get an explanation how we manage time in this business. So I'll tell you my experience. First of all, yes, I'm a business professional. I'm also a father of 3. Yes, I live in Australia, and you know how busy it is here if you have kids, especially that are still going to school. And 3 of them are still in this school going age. So I do pickups, pick them up from school, and I drop them to school most of the time. At the same time, I go for work. At the same time, I do my business. And how do I manage? So this is my strategy, right? I will start talking about my strategy, then I will talk about the business tools and system that we use to manage our time, right? So first of all, what I did is I edited some of the things that I used to do and took some out. For example, I used to watch soccer, like wake up 3 a.m. to watch soccer. I love soccer so much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right? The Premier League, I would watch. If Chelsea is playing, I know I will just set an alarm, wake up, and watch Chelsea playing for 2 hours.
Wow.
Then I go back to sleep. And so those are some of the things that I edited off, right, to make time for the business. Like Sharon said, it's about priorities, right? So
Yeah.
I saw that as long as I love and I like soccer, it's not giving me any value in contributing anything to my life. So I had to edit that out because if you want something in life, you should remember one thing: you have to sacrifice, right? Either you sacrifice what you already have to get something new, right? Or you keep what you already have and what you love to do, what you like to do, and also sacrifice the freedom that you want and the desire and dreams. So either way, you are sacrificing, right? If you don't edit those unnecessary activities from your life, from your list, you're still sacrificing another life. Right? So it's just about priorities. So I had to take that out first, right? So I can make time for my business. That's soccer first of all. So the other thing that I edited from my life is unnecessary appointments with people, right? I have many friends, and here and there you get invitations. Say we have a party there, we have this there. Then I so no, this is creating burning. Is I'm burning out.
Yeah.
You need to please everyone in life, right? You want to try to be there for everyone. It's not possible.
No.
Mm.
So sometimes, yes, I understand you have to love people, but sometimes you have to love yourself best for
Mm.
you to love them, for you to love them better.
Mm.
Because if you just accept inside you're burning out and you please them every time, there's a time that you get exhausted, you become tired, right? So that's not true love, right? You love yourself, you prioritize yourself first. Those are the things that I did. And with our business, I'll go to the business side now. The business side is made for professionals. Why am I saying so? It's because we use automation, right? If you open a shop today, let's say your shop is called Spoon, right? So your shop is called Spoon, and for people to know that shop, right, and to know that brand, you have to open your shop every day. The doors should be open, right? The same as our online business, right? We don't have a physical shop, but we have an online presence, right? So because internet is always available, is always open, social media is always open, whether you sleep, whether you are waking, whether you are dropping your kids at school, right? The internet is always open. Social media is always open. So our system is leveraging that, right? We is taking out the heavy lifting from us. It's showing our business to everyone at the same time, just like the way you are watching this video. You might be in UK, you might be in America, you might be in Australia. I am just using automation and I'm leveraging social media. That's what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
business is made in such a way that it runs on automation. That's the main reason why I chose this business. It's because of automation. I don't have time to go and physically open a shop, right? I don't have to be present for someone to click on my website. I don't have to be present, right? The system is made to attract people who are already looking for opportunities like this, who are ready to change their lives. Most of the time, those people who buy into our business, they don't even ask anything, they just buy because everything is laid out for them. So the business is structured in a way that um, it gives you the instructions and the steps that you should follow. So, in other words, you can just do this business without even talking to me. You can just click on my website, follow the instructions, and the follow up is made by our system. We don't even do follow ups, right? So, the system is helping me in that way because I don't have to pick up my phone and call people. Hey, what do you think about my business? Did you see this? Did you see? No, I don't do that. The system does that for itself, right? Because it's made to attract people who are ready to change their lives, right? So in other the other strategy that I use is being consistent. Just like Sharon said, right? I don't have to spend 1 hour on social media. I don't have to, right? I don't even have to post like every day. I don't have to. But what I do is just consistency. If I am posting every second day, I just follow that sequence. If I'm posting once a week, like this live, I just do lives once a week. right? What I do is consistency. I know people are expecting a life today because I did it the past 2 weeks, right? Even if I do it for 10 minutes, it's adding up. It's adding up, right? It's unlike someone who does a live today for 2 hours, disappears. He comes back after 2 months. There's no consistency. You're not building trust. You're not. So, yeah. So, what I do is I just spend 10 minutes here and I do it consistently, right? So, our business, um, the time that you spend scrolling on social media is more than enough to run this business because automation does the heavy lifting for us. There's many things that I could say, but in short, it's about prioritizing, right? It's about sacrificing. You have to sacrifice for you to gain something new. So thank you, Nashley, and back to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Coach. That was amazing. So much nuggets in that one today.
Yep.
Those with ears have heard today, what you can take away, be consistent. It doesn't mean every day, but once you choose and you set it something, you run with it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone say, no, it's impossible. There's nothing in this world that anyone can say they can't do because it all is up to you at the end of the day. How much you want it and how much you want to work for it. And we all have, the choice. We've got liberty of having the choice. That's the last one. We all have a choice to choose. So, you choose your own path and then you make your way. So thank you so much for sharing all those, very, very insightful sort of day today. So thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Those who are watching, we appreciate your presence on this page, and those who are going to watch our replay, please feel free to message any of us in here, Sharon's website, or myself. If you need to get to Sharon, please feel free to send us a message, and we'll answer some of the questions you guys might feel like you need to know, or there's some clarity. We only can go up and not the other way. So thank you for this live today, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you, Coach. And bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.